Okay, so what is a somnambulist? This is a phrase I've used a few times before, such as when we're talking about abreactions, and I was talking about Tanya. And, a somnambulist literally means sleepwalker. And that is a very frequent thing that happens with them. I used to sleepwalk as a child. Now I sleep talk. I don't sleepwalk anymore. I guess that's for the best. But somnambulists makes up a small percentage of the population. But they're the fun ones that you want to get up on stage. Either you can be this naturally, or with enough practice, you can become a somnambulist. That's not a problem. A lot of hypnotists become somnambulists. I don't know when my somnambulistic tendencies came, but I do know that I have them. And I will, if I'm not careful, I will actually end up on the floor. That's a whole other phrase called flapper. A somnambulist will go very deep very, very quickly, usually. These are the fun people that, if they go deep enough, they won't have memory of what you're doing to them on stage. These are the people that, realistically, is who you want up on stage when they're doing the visual, the various suggestibility tests. They're looking primarily for the somnambulists or people who take direct suggestion. The people who are the somnambulists get pulled very, very frequently, and they end up on stage, and then they think they're Elton John on our promising concert tickets, or whatever they're doing. And sometimes they don't actually have memory of what they did. So these are kind of fun people. But the somnambulist will take usually direct and indirect suggestions fairly similarly, and that's what it is. And the really deep somnambulists, trance-wise, this doesn't have to necessarily do with their amnesia levels. Become floppers, which is a whole nother story, and one that will be coming up in just a few minutes. Well, to me anyway, not to you. It'll be a few days for you. Sorry.